Hey there folks, how's it going today? So what are we doing? Today I'm going to show you another popular base and how you can triple it in your next Warhead, Legend Head, or even Clan War Leagues. This base is super popular, it's used a lot at Town Hall 13, and I'm going to show you a really awesome strategy, a popular way to triple a very popular base. We're going to break it down, we're going to give you all of the pro tips, and that's getting started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another Clash of Clans video, and today we're destroying a base. That's right, a base. Have you ever seen this base? I've seen it a few times in War, Clan War Leagues, and a lot. I've seen it a lot in Legends. Now, this is a popular base. Why? Because, well, realistically, this base is popular. It's not a very good base, in my opinion, but in any case, you know what, before we get started with the base, you want to make sure you smash the like buttons up to the channel. Come on down to our Twitter and our Discord. We have a lot of exciting stuff going on there like this, and you don't want to miss out, right? So now this base, why is it weak and why is it strong? The idea is whenever a base builder is trying to design a base, the key at Town Hall 13 specifically is you want to separate your key defenses as much as possible, and if you can separate them, that gives a less value to the initial kill squad, the entry kill squad, because that's kind of like the meta nowadays. Most of the people come into the base with a specific kill squad, Yeti smash, blah blah blah, you know, all of that, or maybe they do it with the miners and the hogs, which is what we're going to show you today. But this base right here, right, it's trying to prevent a 2-star even, because it puts the Town Hall a bit off center, but technically speaking it is pretty much in the center, and it tries to split your other defenses into different compartments, like for example the Infernos, the scatter shots. There's a single one that's in the center, so it's trying to make sure that like it protects against dragons, things like that, because those scatter shots will destroy your troops. It really will. They will just melt them down. Then you have the Eagle Artillery on one side, you have the multi-infernos right on the other, right? There's right opposite each other, and then you have a single inferno that's way on the other side, and that's pretty much trying to prevent a wall wrecker entry from the west into the Town Hall. So that's the idea. That you have the expos that are split between two big compartments. There's some storages protecting the multi-infernos. This base is going to test out your funneling skills. It's going to test out those skills, and honestly protects against the old meta. Nowadays you'll be able to triple it pretty easily. We're going to show you how to do that right now. Cam from the Scrappy Wizards, he has been in a lot of my other Destroy This Base videos. We'll link them up top so you can check them out. But this base right here, he decides to bring the Miner Hog strategy. That's a very popular one. He also brings a blimp with him. That's going to be for the Town Hall, and the blimp has two Yetis, a Valk, and a Barbarian in there. That actually is like the Town Hall snipe, like, way to do things nowadays. If you can't get to the Town Hall, but it's somewhere where you can enter it, like access it with a blimp, if you drop a blimp with two Yetis, a Valk, and a Barbarian, and you rage it anywhere near the Town Hall, it's gonna take the Town Hall out. So it's actually a really good value. A lot of people come into the bases nowadays and do that, or save that for like the back end, just in case they missed the Town Hall. That's like their sure way of getting it. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what Cam decides to do. Play this. So we got 5 healers, right? We got a whole bunch of wall breakers with us. That's really interesting. You don't see that nowadays, but there's a bunch of wall breakers. He brings them with him. Now he hasn't seen this base. It's not a base that he's actually trained up for. There's not, you know, he hasn't had much scouting with the 30 seconds that you'll see right here. So he brings a bunch of wall breakers with him. That's to break into the queen into the base, right? So we have a loon right here. If you notice, that was a suicide coconut loon that's sent to make sure that the healers don't take any damage from hidden traps. Then we're going to send in 1 test wall breaker. We're going to send in 4 behind it, or 3, and then of course we're going to freeze that multi-inferno, right? That's the idea. You want to get into the base. If the multi-inferno is not frozen, the wall breakers aren't going to get through. And you want to make sure you send that queen into the base. Why is he doing that? He's doing that to get a bunch of value, right? He wants to make sure he takes out that multi-inferno, all the things in the center of that little compartment. He's also, one of the most important things he's doing I'm gonna get this a little bigger view here, because the king is starting from the east right here. He's creating a funnel, a runway for his miners and his hogs. He's also using one hog to pull the clan castle, as you notice, and raising his queen. You want to make sure you take out the clan castle. That's important, especially in a miner hog attack, right? They're not going to be shooting or trying to hit the enemy clan castle, so it's important you take it out with your queen walk. That's what he's doing here, right? The king on the other side, and notice here we are. I'm gonna pause this for a second. What do we do, right? What do we do here? The king is all the way on the north, right? He cleared out that whole side to make sure that the miners go in versus out. The queen started on the other side, right? She started over here on the south end. We used two wall breakers. We broke in there. We made sure that we got that taken care of, so the queen can go in and create another, like a little funnel on the side. So at this point, the miners, they have nowhere else to go but to the center. They're gonna go take out all those defenses around the corner there, and then go for the eagle artillery. That's what they're gonna do, and then pump into the base. So it's really a nice little setup right here. I like the way this is designed. Cam is taking his time. He's making sure that he's putting his army in the right way. He's making sure that the miners and the hogs go directly into the base. Let's continue watching. The king provided lots of value. The queen is still going. She's still moving. And then we have a blimp with the Grand Warden and the Royal Champ right behind. We're going to go into the base with the miners. The blimp's going to continue moving. We use the Grand Warden ability to give it a little bit more, like push it further down the line, right? Notice. Now, the other reason we use the Grand Warden ability too, we've gotten through both their scatter shots. That's important. The scatter shots are going to murder your troops. You don't want that to happen. Notice the blimp is in the base. He's using a rage because the blimp opened up. There's 2 Yetis, a Valk, and a Barbarian in there. And then we have the miners and the hogs behind. Also notice the queen, enemy queen. Not a big deal. We didn't even touch her. So here we are. Notice the town hall is going to go bang, and then we're going to be able to get that out nice and easy before our troops get into the base, so we don't have to worry about that big giant bomb taking out our hogs or our miners, or having to use the Grand Warden ability on that, right? You could leave that for your entry or somewhere else. So because, like I said, there's 2 Yetis, a Valk, and a Barb in there. They're going to take that out, the town hall, and then you don't have to worry about it. So the queen is working from one side. She had to pop her ability because she's dealing with the multi-inferno. The other side is being pummeled by what we have left. 2 loons. We had a whole bunch of miners and hogs. We have the Royal Champ and the Grand Warden still going. A couple of cleanup troops over here. We got a couple of minions and maybe even a wizard. And we are good to go. This base is completely and absolutely destroyed. Really nicely done. He systematically kind of destroyed his base, right? He made sure that he sent his queen one way, his king another way, made sure he created a nice funnel for the miners and the hogs to go into the base versus out. That's important. He used the blimp right at the end there to make sure he used the Grand Warden ability to keep the blimp alive, so it gets to the town hall, so he pops it, rages it, and takes that out. Really nice plan there. Is able to come in with a triple, and you can easily do the same thing. Just follow this strategy. Make sure to share it with your clanmates, because they're going to come across this base as well if they're pushing to legends, or maybe they're going to do it in war or clan war leagues. This is a really nice strategy. It's very popular. A lot of Town Hall 13s are using it, and it's really OP. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you come across this base and find out, like, remember, like, oh yeah, Nemo covered this base on Scrappy Academy. We should be able to go there and triple it. Look at this video and just completely destroy this base. This is a very good one, a very good attack too. So if you have not seen this is a minor hog attack. It's also very, very popular, as I'm getting notifications. It's very, very popular at Town Hall 13. It actually works at Town Hall 12 and 11 and even 10 as well. It's a really, really good base. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, come on down to our Twitter and our Discord. We have a lot of exciting stuff going on there, and you don't want to miss out. Like this video right here, where you get to destroy a popular Town Hall 13 base. A lot more stuff like this coming, so make sure you stay tuned for that. While you're here, check out this video. This is a really cool one, and I'll see you there.